Jennifer and welcome to the Daily Connoisseur. Gatsby wants to join me today on this etiquette talk, and I haven't had an etiquette talk in a while on my channel, so I'm really looking forward to this. Today I wanted to talk about the etiquette of greeting other people, and I'm not talking about handshakes and entering a room or anything like that. We could talk about that another time, but today I wanted to specifically talk about when you're walking down the street and you come across somebody, the proper mode of etiquette, okay? Just in the past few days, I've really noticed this, and I live in Santa Monica, which, yes, it is a relatively big beach city in California, but it still feels like a small town to me, and that's one of the reasons why I love living here. And I'm friendly with most of my neighbors. I know them. The ones that I talk to on a regular basis, we always say hello to each other. But there's so many neighbors around me that I see like every day or every other day, and we don't live directly next to each other and don't have a relationship. But I still feel like if you're walking outside that you should just acknowledge each other with a look or a nod or even a good morning, right? But just recently I've just noticed that, I'll be walking Gatsby, who's on my lap right now. I don't think you can see him. I'll be walking him down the street and somebody will be coming toward me, like a local resident of the area, and as they walk past me, I'll just stand there and smile, and they just keep walking, like will not look at me, will not acknowledge me or say hello. Don't you think that's weird? And it doesn't just happen with one person, it's like so many people. Just even walking my daughter to school today, some of the people dropping their kids off, as they're walking toward me, it's like I'm smiling, looking at them, nothing. It's like I'm not even there. And I think the weird thing about this is that I feel like it takes even more effort to go out of your way to completely ignore somebody who is literally like a few inches away from you than it does to actually just look at them in the eyes and smile. I don't know, while people are walking around, most of them are so on their cell phones, completely zoned out. Or in their minds completely zoned out. You could tell they're just like not present, it's like, hello, that they don't take that time to connect with you. Now, obviously, I'm not talking about like, let's say you live in New York City and you're walking down the sidewalk and there's like hundreds of people coming at you. You're not gonna be looking at every single one, smiling and greeting them. And of course you have to take safety measures. I'm not talking about like being on the subway late at night, like smiling at the person across from you. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about, and I know you know what I mean, is where you live or in a nice neighborhood or just walking down the street, if it's just the two of you, two people walking their dogs or two people just going somewhere, to just look at the person and smile and nod. I mean, that's like the bare minimum, right? It's just courtesy, it's etiquette, it's acknowledging, hey, we're both here, we're both alive, what a lovely day. But instead, people are like, I don't know, they get all tense when they come towards you. It's like it makes them comfortable to have a connection with somebody else. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, is the etiquette of greeting other people. No matter what the other person does, I usually look at them and I smile. No matter what. And they usually completely ignore me or have no clue that I'm doing that. But I still do it because I just think it's common courtesy. Like I write about in Lessons from Madame Chic, if you're in France and you walk into a store, for example, you can't just go up to someone who works there and just start asking them a question without greeting them first. That really offends them over there. And I can completely see that. It's like, they're real people too, and they deserve the respect of a proper greeting, right? And I used to work in retail and customer service, and I know what it's like to be completely ignored and thought of as just someone who's there to help you. So I think I've taken that and I've really brought it with me wherever I go. What do you think about all this? Do you know what I'm talking about? Does this happen to you? Do people completely ignore you when they're walking down the sidewalk, like only a few inches away from you? How does it make you feel? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. I think the proper etiquette is, if it's a safe situation and it's you and somebody, in your neighborhood or whatever, somebody who looks friendly and safe, it's okay to look at them in the eye and to smile and say good morning or have a good day. And it's just a nice way to connect with people and get us out of our heads. So many of us just walk down the street like in our heads thinking about problems and to-do lists and things like that, when really we should just be really appreciative and enjoying the present moment and the people around us. There is my etiquette chat for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I think Gatsby did. There he is. Did you enjoy it? Thank you for joining us on the Daily Connoisseur. We'll see you soon. Can you blow a kiss?